rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from...
All the talking has been done. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. He misses with that jab. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Good counter left hand there. Fantastic punch. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Will count. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. He's trying to fight his way back into this. Looks like they've shaken it off. Surely will get a world title shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering. What do we expect to see here in round two? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Through the hook, didn't land. You can't score with that uppercut. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. To see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. On to the third. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long lead. Not many fights can do that.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That's another scoring shot. what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you, and push his own weight on him.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a right hand. Nice exchange here from both men. Good left hand. Quick punch scores. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As back. Here we go to the fourth round. Not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
A couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Missed him with that uppercut. Oh, and a huge punch. A huge punch sends him down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We wanted action, and they are delivering. He blocks the right uppercut. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The corner things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Both men step back for just a moment. Good one. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. He wants to finish the show right now. Can he find that one big shot? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just misses with that big right hand. Right hand. punch landed. He's rolled the dice. He's coming up aces here, but can he seal the deal? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty... There's the bell to start round 6. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Blocks the uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Down goes Deontay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. That'll be a 10-8 round. Here we go, it's round 7. Neither man really defending themselves. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Fighter sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Look at all that blood. There's the bell to start round 8. He's been cut. The referee's going to take a look.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. He blocks the hook. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And they figure out the combination to this sink. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? That uppercut doesn't get through. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. He's got to... A huge momentum. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Punch lands. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has an upset of the year perhaps right before our eyes. This guy certainly has a huge chin. Good job trying to back out of trouble. Solid punch. He's still on his feet, though. Tremendous heart. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. So much firepower here. Fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood type. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Right, and Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, the cut. Here's the bell for round 10. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Cut is in a very bad place. The referee might stop it here. And I can't believe that it's ended this way.
Time was of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination. No doubt about this victory. How do you rate this?
TKO makes it TKO one shot syndicate. What a shot, because TKO should have happened if they finish the story. These guys are going to have to put TV before the night's done. We want to get me. They bloody who won and who lost. Not by TKO.